Here you go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lindy and Sean on Saturday mornings. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good day.
There's a bit of a lag, baby. All right. So while we're waiting for people to come in today, this is the second sale that we sold last weekend. Good morning, Debbie. How are you? We sold last Saturday, so this will be the second Saturday. So we will start billing this evening, tomorrow, and then during the week. Good morning, Tina Parker. How are you? I got some new stuff. We got stuff that we've shown before that we're marking down. We have new stuff that we've not shown before. So if you're looking for something, please let us know. Good morning, Toonie. How are you? I did receive my package from Ria. So I will show them here and there throughout the morning. We bill through PayPal. You will get an itemized invoice. We will do our shipping through Pirate Ship. Let's see. I do PayPal, and I do a complete invoice because as a business, I have to have that when I purchase from someone for tax purposes. So that's why I do that, and you are also protected. If we do a money request, your purchases, if they're lost in the mail, are not protected. So I wanted to throw that out there. How is everyone this morning? We have been, let's see, Sean worked late last night, and then we were up this morning going through boxes and all kinds of stuff. Good morning, J Mac. How are you? This afternoon, we're going to a new ice cream place with our son and our daughter-in-law. So it's like a Saturday family outing. So we are going to be cutting this off at 2 today. So I think I've covered everything. I'm pretty sure we covered everything. So good morning, Ria. How are you? All right, we are going to get started. Again, we are going to start billing this afternoon, tomorrow, and then during the week like we normally do. If you need your invoice quickly, please message me in Facebook Messenger or shoot me an email, and I will make sure that I get yours done quickly. Anything else you want to say, sir? Sean got a new cell phone because he can't take care of his stuff. He keeps dropping it. So his old phone went kapooey.
Kabooey.
And then he can't remember everything. So it's been a morning of, babe, can you, hey, babe, do you remember what this password is? Babe.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. This first one is a grab bag. It is just random linen pieces. There are some larger pieces at the bottom. I was gonna stamp on it, rust it, coffee dye it, whatever, but here it is still in the thing. I paid $5. We're gonna ask $5. So I'm going to put that in. And again, if you're looking for anything in particular, shout it out, and then you'll get first dibs on whatever it is you're asking for. That's in, everyone. Don't mess with Sean. Just grit your teeth.
Thank you very much.
I'll grit my teeth as I'm pulling his hair out. All right, I'm going to move kind of quick today. Let me know if I'm going too fast, okay? So we're going to call that still available. All right, I have random stuff. This is going to be $1 round. I have Santa socks, fuzzy socks. Is it really bad?
Yeah, you're just now showing the same.
Okay. I have this much of satin silky red ribbon. It was $1.50 today. This one is going to $1. See, I have this little stuffed random goodiness from Jelly Bean made this little purse. I think I paid more than $2, but I asked $2 the last time, so today it's $1. And what's our next dollar item? I have Santa cams that Sean made at Christmas time. I have a blue one on D. It will be $1. And E is the silver.
Hope everybody's having a good day today. How's everybody's weather?
That's in, everyone. Debbie B. I'm going to mark her step as Deb B, so you know. Thank you, Debbie. You got a box over here to... All right, we're going to call these still available. All right, next random thing. I have never been used. It's a Disney Villains from Bath and Body Works. It lights up. I got several of these myself. So this is what I put my hand sanitizer. And I don't have one in here to show you. But it holds the Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer in there. That's going to be $5 to the first me. It's part of the Villain collection. And I'm trying to make sure I price everything. Oh, look, I'll throw this into Boardwalk Vanilla Cone. So your hand sanitizer just slides in right there and it holds it. And then it clips on your bag or your purse. All right, that's still available. So I have a Creative Memories small guillotine cutter. It is 7 inches by 4. So it's 4 by 7. That's A. B is a little pin cushion of a tomato that's never been used and 2 foldable scissors. C is darning and mending threads, JMP coats. I don't see a year on the box. I had them displayed. I got them from Katie, and I displayed them until Sean decided he wanted to come in here. So this is a $2 round. That's in, everyone. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Tina. And I'm going to put B in here. All right, those are still available. All right, we're going to do a dollar round. So these are from Germany. This is your, I think they're like Kleenexes, maybe mini napkins, but I'd purchased those. That's going to be $1. This one's going to be $1. And we had sewed this to a Linda before, but we couldn't figure out which Linda it was, so I apologize. C, you're going to get 2 of these reading bookmarks that have been altered. D is the symbol of Innkeeper's Key we made a few years ago at Christmas time. And E is a pack of napkins. So you're going to get the whole pack for $1. So this is $1 round. Let me adjust here where you can see.
Read that. So how do you do
so JMac would get B, this one. And Daria, good morning, Daria. All right, I got those for you, ladies. All right, so this is $1 round. Let me get that put in. That is in, ladies.
David here?
Okay, so JMac said pass that to Doria. All right, Debbie V for the napkins. Good morning, David. I got you, JMac. Ria.
Who's it?
That's Ria. All right. I'm going to let it sit there a minute. Yeah, open that for me. All right, we're going to call. You are not causing chaos. B, C, and D are still available. We're going to stick with another $1 round. In this box is a little pen. It's a Christmas mouse, and it feels like it's made out of wood. So that was in this box. That's going to be $1. We have some foam brushes, 8 pieces. They were $1.25. You're going to get them for $1 today. I have holiday cheer napkins. You're going to get the whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these holiday cheers, and I thought it went great with Maggie Holmes Christmas stuff. And D, I have the whole pack of Party Creations gingham napkins. You get 16. It is a 2-ply. I have 2 of those available. And E is going to be the Santa Claus button that Sean made. It is on a red velvet. It is a brown button. And then you also get the green velvet bag to store it in year after year. Good morning, Miss Barbara. How is painting coming along? B is going to Debbie. E is going to Miss Barbara. Barbham. That's our Barbara. All right, I'm going to put $1 on here. Okay. Oh, Daria, you have to work today? I'm sorry. All right.
You come back later and watch later because there's going to be some new items on here.
So the next thing I have is Tulip Slick Dimensional Fabric Paint in orange. It's never been opened. That's going to be $1. I have a little black box that I got from Johnny. It slides off. The front, you do need to glue because it will come apart, and I just didn't glue it. And there was a piece here that had been broken. So this is going to be $1 on B. Next, I have some white and black beads. You get 4 round and 4 of the large rectangles. That's C. Let's see. D is metal buttons and a bronze. You're getting 4. And I have 4 of those available. And some have 5. If it had a small one, I threw small ones in there. And then E is the same buttons, but in a silver plated, kind of pewter looking. I have several of those. We're going to put in an F. I have some scarecrow buttons. G is this little acrylic pen holder. It's a fall theme. That is G. That's in, ladies. B and F for Miss Toonie. B and E times 2 for Miss Barbara. D and E for Miss Rhea. That's Rhea. Anyone else? I'm just going to write on here. This was $1. $1. All right, those are still available. That's an awful big bag. All right, this round I have some lip balm. It's Friends. I think it's a coffee flavor lip balm. Yes, black coffee flavored. That's A for $1. I have game insurance money. We have life cardboard pieces and the small life squares. That's $1 on B. C are all of these random wooden pieces. D is this bingo, Christmas bingo set. You got foam pieces back here. And then you have your card, and then you have green trees. So that is on D. And then we have, let's do stickers in a minute. We have some 4x6 cardstock that was cut up into 4x6s. Not sure how many you get in there. And I'm going to throw in, so you're going to get the big index cards, 5x7, 16 of those, and these for $1.
Okay, I found this on the web. Forget the big.
That's in, ladies.
Debbie Betsy for E. Everybody look for that.
All right, that's Miss Debbie. Rhonda will take B. Thank you, Rhonda. And good morning. Again, if you guys are looking for anything, holler out and you will get first choice on what it is you're looking for. All right, those are marked and are available. All right, next we have stickers. These are those ones that you can alcohol ink on and alter them if you want. This is A. B is music. Hot air balloons. Roses. Books. And the books, I have 1, 2, 3 available. Good morning, Miss Tammy. How are you? That's in, everyone. All right.
Came in here last time.
Yes. Tammy. For E and D. Thank you, Tammy. B for Rhonda. E for Debbie. Thank you, Deb. All right, A, C, and E still available. Oh, C and E for Daria. All right, anyone for the A? And Deb B. Thank you, Deb. All right, let's see. We have taken these down to $1.50. I have 3 available. They were peacock greeting cards that we had gotten, and Sean just put some of my coffee dyed papers in there. So I think you have 10 writing sheets on each side, so 20 writing spaces. Those are $1.50 to the first 3 me's.
Where's yours at?
Mine's in there. That's what that is. Thank you, Doria. Anyone else? All right, I have 2 left if anybody's interested. All right, the next thing I have is this Christmas book. I got this and was going to give it to my daughter-in-law. It's a little photo album. I've got this from Tater. So they open up and you have a pocket, and then you have all these places that you can either journal or put pictures in.
All right, I will get you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 folios. This is going to go to the first of me for $5. It is sturdy. These are made out of a heavy cardstock. I'm thinking like 110 pound. So it's very cute. That's in, ladies and gents. Sorry, David. You have to hit me in the head sometimes. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. All right, this one I had for $8. We're going to take it down to $5. This is, I got this on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. I thought it was the Tim Holtz and I ordered it. And then I was like, oh, it's not. So I have the Tim Holtz one, but I'm going to take this down to $5 if anybody is interested. There's that one. And it has never been opened. It's brand new. All right, we're going to call that one still available. The next one is a Tim Holtz. I had 2 sets of these. Both of them had been used. These 2 are still new. All of the other ones that I kept, they all had been used. So this is Runaway 214 is the number. I had it for 15. We're going to take it down to 13 today. Good morning, Epps. That is in.
You want them out? You
Um,
can show them.
I have to probably take them out. But that's, I'll take them out. You just open the top of the bag. All right, that's still available. All right, the next one I'm going to do some show and tell. We're going to bring out Miss Ria's daubers. This one is mine. This one is not for sale, but I wanted you to see what kind of stuff she does. I love it. So now I have a dark brown and I have black. And she has kind of color coordinated, and it comes in this little bag, and she sent you, you get 2 of the Dauber, what is it, sponges. And it's easy on your hands if you have issues with your hands. So you're getting the royal blue, and it is a peacock. Let me turn this off. So that is your center. And it is this, what color is this? Like a chestnut brown? So that is your A. And these are going to be 20. B also comes in the blue bag. And this is your center. Look at that. Isn't these gorgeous? Christie's Italian papers. That's what these are. Okay, thank you. And again, it's done in that gorgeous brown color. So my goal is to get them in every color. So I have them and I can keep track of my daubers. This one comes in a teal and it's this gorgeous. Look how cute this is. And you get this gorgeous rose on the top. Rhea, these are gorgeous. The next one is going to come in a red bag. It's kind of a natural color, so it's a lighter color. And then you have this. Is this one of those Christie Italian papers too? That's gorgeous. Great work, Rhea. And then I have a white one. And it has this rose on the top. And it's in a white finish. All right, ladies, this is going in. That is in. Just let me know which one you want. Rhonda wants D. Good choice, Rhonda. It's gorgeous. Tony wants C. And I'm telling you, when you are inking and you don't have to hold something like this, and it feels so good on your hands. All right. Peacock is still available on A. This cute Italian paper is still available on B. And the gorgeous white with the rose is on E. And I'm eyeing this one, ladies, so just know that it may be gone. Okay. So here we have a black one. It's in a black finish. And it's got the eyeball. I was torn on keeping this or the spider. And we have two of those. So I'm going to do A and B. And I might have to keep one of those. All right. See, you are getting a champagne colored bag. You're getting a natural finish with this gorgeous rose on the top. Rhea, you done a fantastic job. E, you're getting a yellow bag, and it's another really light finish, kind of like a tan. And you're getting this gorgeous Italian paper, and you have this like phoenix right here. I think it's a phoenix. It looks like a phoenix to me. And then we are going with a darker brown again. And it's got writing. So you guys, this one would work for you without all those florals. This is in. And I have 2 more to show, so the idea is to save your hands while you're crafting. All right, if someone needs an eyeball in your line of business, I've got them for you. Those are still available. Let me show you D. D is a bird. It's Italian paper, and it's done on that natural finish. Gotcha, Barbara. Barbara Hamilton. And then this gorgeous writing is still available if somebody is interested in that one. And then the last 2 that we have for this round, or this batch, is a dark finish, and we have that same bird. I love this dark finish. And then B is also that dark finish, like a cherry color, and it's got writing. Aren't those gorgeous? You did fantastic, Ria. That's in, everyone. And we'll bring those back in a bit for people. B for Barbara. Gotcha, Barbara. Thank you. All right. A is still available. All right, all of those are still available. If you missed it and we're still selling and you want one, just let us know, and we will get it for you. And then we'll bring them back in a bit and show you again. All right, random stuff again. A is $5. It is the Stamperia Arctic. It has never been used or opened. Oh, excuse me. It has been opened. I opened it to make sure it wasn't dried out. So $5 for A. B was a $2.50 at Christmas time, and it's these little notebooks. They are stapled in. You got a pocket there. So today this is going to be $1.50. This one I'm marking down to $4. So it's got this little gauze, coffee dye gauze. You get a pack of ephemera with it. And then I took a Christmas card and a Lorna Taylor image and her papers, and I turned them into these cute little Christmas journals. It's a doily. So all of this stuff for you to decorate it. It's got some grungy green from Lorna's Kits. All of your stuff is here for you to decorate. So that one is $4. D is this sample mini blind. I think I paid $4 for this. I'm gonna put it at $2. And then I have a 2-pack of carousel boxes, and you got all your pieces in there to turn those into gift boxes. That's gonna be $1. Huh? A is 5, B is $1.50, C is $4, D is $2, and E is $1. That's in, everyone. D is going to Miss Barbara. E is going to Miss Tooney. Thank you, Tooney. All right, C, B, and A are still available. Okay. This is random ribbon. It's this would work good with a Rainbow Bright. You get 8 feet, I think is what that says. It's an 18 millimeter ribbon. That's $1. I have Tim Holtz Distress tools. It was $2. I'm taking it down to $1 today. And then I have, we're going to do all of these wallpaper envelopes. We didn't get them stuffed, but they are made. That one is C. D is this one. And E is a kind of a small one. And those are going to be $1. That's in, everyone. Rhonda for E. Thank you, Rhonda. All right, A, B, and C and D are still available. All right, we have this little envelope on A. This one is your B. Your C. Maybe that'll help. This one is D. And this one is E. That's in, everyone. All right, we're going to call these still available. I'm going to do one more round of these and then we'll move on. All right, here is your A. Oh, I have two of those. This one is your B. It's a blue eyelet. Here is your C. Your D. And your E. So all different sizes going on there. That's in everyone. That one's cool. A times 2. Thank you, Miss Tooney. All right, we're going to call B, C, D, and E still available, and then we'll show you more in a bit. The ones you didn't show, you keep separate, and I'll bring, I just don't want, okay. All right, these are the last 3 of the writing boards.
I got you, Rhonda.
These are a 9x6, so they will, it's just shy of 9x6. It will fit in a 9x6 journal. That one is your A. This one is your B, and this is made from that Masonite boards, so it's really sturdy. And this one is your C. Last 3, they are $5. That's in everyone. Did we show these? This is like the last. I'm going to mark these down to $4. Thank you, Toonie. Anyone for B or C? Those are still available. Okay. I'm going to ABC these. These are those flowers that I made out of tape measures.
I got you, Toonie. Thank you.
So I took a tape measure and I cut them, folded them in, glued them with E6000, and then I put old buttons, vintage buttons on there. So these are light blue. You know what? I'm going to do them this way. So one is made with the large number side. The other one is the small number size. So that is our blues. One more color. Oh, and then I have black, and it was a whiter. So that's C and D. These are $3.
You're welcome, my dear.
That's in everyone.
A and D for Barbara.
A and D. Thank you, Miss Barbara. And if you like the black ones, I can make more. I just, thank you, Tammy. Tammy. right. A, B, and C are still available. Next, I have A is going to be the small lavender numbers. B is going to be the large numbers. C is the light pink with the small numbers. D is the large pinks. And then I'm going to throw out an E this round because I got creative and I did white and pinks together. So if you have a preference on whether you want the small numbers or the large numbers, tell me. So those are $3 A, B, C, D, E. That's in, everyone.
Turn your light up. B with the white button.
B. Thank you, Tammy. C and D for Rhonda. Rhonda, did you like the little heart on there? If not, let me know if you wanted a different one. A and C for Miss Barbara. All right. And no heart. Okay. Trade that out.
Oh, you're taking my heart. I mean, you don't want my heart? That's sad.
Tuna, you want the heart or the button? There's those. So Tuna's going to let us know heart or button. All right. Then I have, it's like a teal green color. Large numbers are on A. Small numbers are on B. Large, small.
Heart moves for Susan.
Thought so, Susan, but I wanted to make sure. And C, I did the multicolors again. And D are your white. So small numbers, large numbers. And I have several of the white because the white had more in the package. That's in, everyone. And if you want a certain color button, let me know and I will do my best to pull it out for you. E for Barbara.
Does she like the heart?
I'm going to give her the vintage button. Barbara, I'm giving you this one unless you tell me you want something more neutral. All right. This round is still available, and that was the last of those. Hello, Miss Weenie. All right, so then I have the Scrubbies. These are $2.50. See, now I can't see the colors. And now I'm moving the camera. I'm sorry, ladies. So these are the dish scrubbies. This one is A. They are $2.50, and they'll all have the little band on there. This one is your C. That is a pale pink. These are the ones I just finished this week. This one is E. This one is F.
I kind of stowed one the other day and used it in ours, and it don't feel too bad.
This one is G. And this one is H. And I have, oh, they're all, well, it's the same. So I'm going to put them there. They're all the same pattern. Yeah. So these are $2.50. And that is N. Toonie would like the F. Thank you, Toonie. Barb Hamilton for the D. Thank you, Barb. A, B, C, E, G, and H are still available. All right, then I'm getting into the dishcloth. This one is the new one that I just finished last night. I only have one completed. I can do additional if somebody is interested. You just have to let me know. These are $5. This is the other kit, excuse me, the other yarn that I did. It is completed that this week. And this one is called Linen. And you got blacks and browns and some tans and off-white. And then they're going to come packaged like this. So I have a pink. I have 2 rust color. All right, and then I'll do another round. These are $5.50. That's in everyone.
Rhonda with the D.
Rhonda for D. Thank you, Rhonda.
And I don't know what Barbara's saying. E.
2E. Thank you, Barbara. And thank you, Rhonda. All right, I will package these up and have these ready to go for the next time. If somebody's interested, you just let me know. The next round, we have some purples, rust, and some teal going on with a white. I have 2 of those. I have one, I call this one the Beach House. It's got some turquoise, some tan, rusty color. So it reminds me of like the beach stuff that everybody does. I have a pink and green for you shabby chic girls. And I can't get this yarn anymore. This will be, once those are gone, those are gone. These are an olive green. These are a sage green. And I have one more on F. And it's got a gold color, a brown, a teal, And then it goes into like an off-white. Last round of these. That's in, everyone. Rhonda for an E. Thank you, Rhonda.
Sure.
And Barbara, do you need 3? If so, I can get some more and do another one for you if you need it. And I'm waiting on a yarn shipment to finish your other ones. So sage green is gone. Okay, 2 is good. All right, A and B, C and D, and F are still available. All right, we're going back to some random stuff. I need a red, white, and black. Okay.
Everybody's black.
Let me see what I can find, Rhea. Put that on the ball. Write Rhea on there so I know it's Rhea.
Put troublemaker.
All right, I have some silver snowflake. They are not stickers. They're just little bitty snowflakes that you can glue onto different things. Put them in resin, and you're going to get the jar. That's $1 on A. I have curling ribbon and a blue. That's B. Burlap ribbon with some lace. That is C. Let's see, what do I got over here? I have postcards. Let's see, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 postcards for $1. This one is E. So this is $1 round. Oh, I have 2 of A available. Barbara, I am cleaning out a lot, and I'm still going through stuff. E for Rhea. Tammy for A. Thank you, Tammy. So each time we sell, we're going through a box, and you will see new stuff and then old stuff I'm marking down. So like today I'm going to mark everything, and then you could see it back. Oh, Barbara, this is a side job. I work full time. All right, I found an advanced care. You know what? We're not. That's going over there. All right, so this is like an 8x8 random papers. And we're going to throw on some burlap ribbon. That's A. B, you're going to get this garland. There is a wire in both of these. The A is coming apart, but you're going to get both the A. You're going to get the red and the green for $1. The other thing that I have, I don't know who I bought these for. It came from the little fairy books, and I paid $4. I'm going to ask $4 for those. This one is your C. This one is your D. So A and B are $1. C and D are $4. That's in, everyone. B for Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. All right. A, C, and D are still available. Might have to use those. All right. Next, I have stencils. They're random stencils. So this one will do oval shapes. So you're going to get 2 for $1. And then you're going to get the schoolhouse. That's your A. B are these random shapes. And you get some alphabet. If I don't drop all of this stuff first, you get this alphabet. C are leaves and acorns and apples. And you get this alphabet. D is like these picture frames.
I will get you.
And stars. And I'm going to do an E. You're going to get hearts and this letter. That's in. Rhonda for A. Thank you, Rhonda. One, two, three, four. Did you get me for A the last round? Nope, I missed you, but I got you now, Tammy. The paper, the 2 sheets of paper, and that burlap ribbon go to Tammy. $1. Gotcha, Tammy. Thank you. All right, I have one. All right, let's do 4 for $1. Rhonda, would you like 4 for $1 stencils, A, B? Would you like one of these since you bought one? All right. This goes to Rhonda. And then Rhonda, these are free from me. Stencils are done.
You want to do that one?
I don't know about that yet. We'll see. I have a bag of sunflowers. To the first me for $2. You're welcome, Rhonda. I don't remember.
I don't know what you were doing with that.
Thank you, Tina. All right. And then I have jelly plates, Tina. These are jelly prints. You're getting 6 for $3. This one is your A. And some will be on receipts. Some are blank on the back. And then some have roll-offs and that kind of thing. That one is your A. Will you open those and pull those out, please? B. Well, if my fingers will work. Okay, let's go this out. And you're getting all kinds of different colors in here. B is and this was a roll-off sheet, which I kind of like them better sometimes. That one and your D. This one has some metallic going on in here. This is also metallic blue. Roll-off sheet. So those are $3. That is in.
Just leave it to the side right now and I'll come back later.
Okay. And P. Right. All right. These Sean used to make fishing lures when he fished all the time. So these are fibers that he would use when he made those. This is called Angel Fibers. It's the peacock color. Hello. How are you? Lasagna. Welcome. If you are interested in purchasing my email. Oh, hey, Ori. How are you? I haven't seen you forever. This one is so these are flash marabou type fibers. This one is a holographic silver. This one is a rainbow pearl. D is a green pearl. E is an opal gold.
So you can use them for dangles.
And F this round is a opal red. So these are going to be $2. Me too. I want names back. So these would be different fibers that nobody else is using. Thank you, Toonie. And these fibers were way more expensive than $2. All right, we're going to call these still available. This round we have charcuterie. Gotcha. The silver and the red. Rhonda. So that one is like a green and gold. This one is a pink pearl. This one is an opal ice blue. This one is a purple flash, so it's crinkled. This one is a blue pearl. I'm going to get another one in. This one is a opal copper. So, and this one is a black rainbow. That's in, everyone. A for Rhonda. B for Toonie. G for Toonie. That's Toonie. No. And B. So the copper is going away. I'm keeping the copper. I didn't know he put the copper out there. All right, so these are metallic. Let's pull one out. These are also fibers. Well, honey, I can't even open the bags. There. So this is what this looks like. And you get a lot of it in there. So this one is a metallic pearl. It doesn't look like there's a lot in there, but there's a lot. This one is the metallic pearl. We have Chanel Granny Smith. This one is a pink. We have a fluorescent yellow, which the fish love. This is a small peacock Chanel. And then I'll have another round.
I did all this we do a lot of crappie fishing here, so this is all made for a little crappie.
That's in. Ooh, I wonder if I can use this to bind. I think there's 50 feet in there. Bind journals. Hello, Gina. You must be a fish. You like that? All right. So we'll call those still available. I'm going to have to try to find a journal. All right. The last round, we have another yellow. We have a metallic pink. It's kind of a peachy pink. We have white. We have an orange. We have a pearl gray Chanel. We have a purple. And we have a blue. That's in. Oh, yes, Sweeney. On the top of tags, I might have to pull all of this, whatever doesn't sell.
Thanks, Weenie. I appreciate it.
Because this is like a string, so this is all connected where the other ones are not. All right, those are still available. All right, so I was going to count these out. I bought skewers for some reason. We couldn't remember what it was. We've held on to it for months. I was going to count them out 10 for $1. I'm just going to sell the whole pack. You get 208-inch skewers for $5. That's in. I don't know what project we were going to do, but all right, $5 still there. We went to Mexico when we came home with a Morocco. So I'm going to let that go, and it's hand painted. Let's put $3 on it. I know I paid more than that, but we'll go $3. I have a glue gun. We'll go $1. We have, so this set, I'll break these up. I had them, my girlfriend gave me these. They were for you to set small plants in or cactuses. I use them to store things on my desk. So these are going to be $1 each. You know what? We're going to go $1. I am no more playing music while he should be working. That's in, everyone. C and D for Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. So if you still wanted to use them for your plants, the black pieces are still in there. Oh, and there is a hole glued or drilled on the bottom. All right. A, B, and C are still available.
Nobody wanted that?
What?
That came from Mexico.
Oh. Okay, randomness. I have a full bag here in a linen. And we're going to throw this bag with 5 small containers. They're plastic. So that's A. B is, I used to make tutus. I even made tutus for dogs. So A is the elastic bands that I used for the base of them. These are the smaller size. So those are 2 for $1. This one was the larger one. So I would make dresses for the little girls out of this. You just put your tool hanging from here. That one is $1. And then I have the colorful ones too. You get both of those for $1. All right, let's do, I have a fat quarter of this red sparkly fabric, kind of grungy. That's $1. This little notebook. So we took a digital paper from Betty's Custom Designs, and then we put random stuff on the inside for like a junk journal. That is F for $1. That's in everyone. Deb B would like D and F. Leah gets B and C. That's Rhea. All right. A is for Miss Tooney. I'm throwing in the red fabric. This is a Tooney bundle for $1. All right, then I have some printouts. I was doing my scavenger hunt from Janet last year, and I needed little angels doing bad things. And you're going to get stickers. That's $1. Let's do $1 for the first meat. That's going to Deb B. Thank you, Deb. Let me paper clip this. All right. And this is a project that you should not do while you're watching TV. Okay, that's me doing any project.
Yeah.
So I took some old chipboard and I cut it down to 3x3, and I covered it with digital papers that I've found floating around, and then rounded the corners and made little clipboards. You're getting 20 index cards. I cut down to 2.5 by 2.5 and put 20 on there. You have a bulldog clip, and then I just put some fabric on there to freshen it up. These are $3. Yay! Congratulations! When is her birthday? This one is B. And B, I'm gonna put, these all have the same. All right, C is this floral. And this one is your D.
It would be good to put in a journal.
We have this one. I'm pretty sure this is Odu Lucena paper. And then we have a pink gingham. That's this round. Sage Emery, April the 12th. Well, congratulations. Thank you, Deb. Yay. All right, those are still available. All right, let's do another round. This one is your A. Again, I'm pretty sure that's from Odu Lucena. These are from Ruby and Pearl. So I have with the blue, that one. And then I have, this is a darker fabric I use there. That one goes there. And then this has a solid green. And then we have this one. All right. That's in, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. That's sad that, you know, he wants to be part of her life and he had to fight to do it. All right, those are still available. What you got next? All right, these are Sean's. He altered a notebook. So he took Ode sewing patterns and he sewed around, gave you some fabric for the spine. And then he put pockets on the inside with 2 tags. This one is your A. And these are $5. This one is your B. And then your pockets and tags are the same color as your spines. This one is your C. Your D. Your E. Your F. I love this fabric. That's in, everyone. Oh, Deb, I would too. That I've already told my son and his wife, I'm like, if y'all have kids, you're gonna fight to see your kid because it's always gonna be with mama. Right? Those are still available. One more round of those. And we have the doll clothes. That one is A. This one is your B. Your C. And your D. So Deb, do you get to see her all the time?
See?
Thank you, Rhonda. Good deal. All right, those are still available. All right, next we have those tall, skinny ones that he makes all the time. This one is Vermont and New Hampshire map. And then the inside, so these are doubled up chipboard. He makes it super thick. That is your covers. And then you, how many? Then you have 30 writing pages, and he did sew them in. So this one is good if you are going on a trip. This one is a morning glory, which would be good if you're doing your flower garden or your other garden and you need to make notes. That one. And then we have filled maps. And I use mine for a grocery list. So that way I can't lose it in my purse because it will stick out. These are $8. Good deal, Debbie. I am so happy for you guys. Rhonda for C. Thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Adding. Okay. And these are still available. All right, next I have totes that Sean made. I don't like using plastic bags at the grocery store. So when I go to the grocery, I have a grocery bag. Well, several. This one, these are $7. And these, the large ones are $7. He decided that the smaller ones he's going to cut down to $5. The larger ones are 19 inches. The smaller ones are 16. So the inside of this one is gorgeous. So I have this one. This is a stretchy material, but I like it to put my milk cold stuff in because it can give a little bit. I have one. I have 3 of these available. Leave it to a man to not put them up nice and neat for his wife. All right, those are A's for 7. Okay, so
That's a big one there.
this one, I have one of these left. And this one is no pretty inside, but I don't need it, the pretty inside when I'm shopping. I just need to put something in them. And then I have 2 of the one that has birds on it. So I think so, but then it says here, Harmony, My Garden Grows, Singing, So I don't know what this is. So for the bird ladies, we got you covered. All right, so I'm just gonna do 3 at a time. So these are $7. I keep them in my car, and then anytime I go somewhere to a yard sale, I have a bag. If we go to the flea market, I have a bag. If I go to the grocery store, Aldi's, you name it, I have a bag. All right. These are still available. Here's A. This one is B. And C. All right. This round I have, this is a small one. And I like the small ones too. I don't know how many of these. This fabric is in my trunk. So this one is $5. Are these small? Okay, these are small too. They're a little bigger than the 16, but he's doing these for $5.
I will get you,
And
Susan.
then we have the retriever dogs. So a guy can use it too. And then I have one more small one. And this one. Is that one small too?
Yeah.
Okay. And I have 2 of those. So this is a $5 round. And if you bought from us last week and you bought a small bag, we will change the price. It is, Weenie. Toonie for D. You got it. Thank you, Miss Toonie. All right, we have 1D left.
I
We
can't
have
believe
a
nobody put this
Z.
cute little doggy bag.
We have 2 B's and 1 A for now. This one may disappear if nobody. Okay. All right, so let's see. I have some flowers. I did 3 for $1.50 the last time. We're gonna take them down to $1. And this is a light taupe color. So I have 4 of those. I have 3 of a dark burgundy. I have 3 off-white. Or excuse me, you get an off-white and then 2 like really like light tans. And then I have 3 of this color because we were going to do a fall wedding, remember, and then it didn't happen. So $1 A, B, C, or D. And I like to take the petals off of these and use them as backgrounds on some of my tags and ephemera pieces. What we're call these still available? Is that the okay, A, B, C, and D? All right, so these are dark rust colors. And these are light rust color. And this will A or B. And then I have one bag that has a mix of all of them. And I only had one of this flower. So that's going to be $2. I had it for $4.50. It's going to be $2 today. That's in, everyone.
Nobody did the flowers today.
No flowers. All right. Okay, and these are random lace and fabric bundles. And it's got blue jean material in here too. So it was $2. We're going to take it down to $1.50 to the first me. So there's all kinds of stuff. Green lace, green crocheted pieces. There's some brown lace, red ribbon, blue jean. You name it, it's in there. All right, that's still available. And then let's see, I have yards of lace. You get 1 yard of one of the laces in each of these bags. And then there are pieces of other ones. Some have 2, like this pink one is a yard. This black one's a yard. So these are going to be $1 for the bag. And I have 2, 4, 6, 7 available. This is what happens when you clean. You run into all kinds of stuff and you just start throwing it in bags. All right, no interest in those. All right, so this bundle, it has an ode calendar from 1929.
I got you, Susan.
And then there is also a 1937 calendar. They're both in good condition, heavyweight. There is Lancaster General Hospital, like a baby instruction record of immunization. So one of those vintage little pieces. Then there are some cards. Lots of vintage cards. And I'm just going to price this at $10, which is what I paid for it. And that is in. All right. Oh, I'm going to throw this piece in there too. I don't know what that is. But it's old. Not as old as those cards, but. All right. So I have the bags of ephemera. You're going to get a pocket with some ephemera pieces in there. You're going to get some other ephemera pieces that are altered, tags, journal cards. So I'm just going to show you each kit, and they are $8. That one was A. This one is your B, and this one has an additional little pocket here. I forgot to put something in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is a belly band, and you can make this a double belly band. This one is your C, another double belly band, just a large card. That's 3, 4, 5, and your 6th piece. D is this one. And that one. That's in, ladies. All right, those are still available. I'm going to show you another round. This one is our A. And this one has a side pocket. And then your other little pocket with pieces in there. This one is our B. It's got Anna Griffin on there. And your pocket. And then a large card with Anna Griffin. This one is our C. And your pocket. And our D this round. And another pocket piece. That's in, everyone.
Is anybody looking for anything special?
All right, we're going to call these still available. The next thing I have for you are the start of some snippet. So these are 36 inches long. This is your colors on A. And I do need to take it to the sewing machine and stitch it down for you. I thought I had already done that, so I apologize. That is A. B is going to be your greens, orange, and pinks. And these are going to be $4. This one is your C. The same fabric as the other one. It's just laid out differently. D matches A, but again, different ways that you can lay your fabric on there. And I have an E. And then these would be ready for you to embellish the way you would like to use. $4, D or E. I need to take these to the sewing machine. Right, those are still available. Next, I have doilies.
Yeah.
You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 doilies for $1 on A. And I have several packs. B are the insides. So they're kind of random. Well, these are like the spider ones. I think you get 20 of them for $1. And then C are all of the miscellaneous insides. That's in, everyone. All right, Tina. Tina and Tina. Thank you, Tina. I have 1 B left. Oh, you got it. That's Tina. And she wants another one of these. Tina. Tammy. Anyone else? Right. Okay, so this round I have the llama stamp sets from the Dollar Tree. They are 50 cents. B are the corner die. They were $1 and we're marking them down to 50 cents. And then we have the floral dies, and they are going to be 50 cents. There we go. You know what? Let's throw a D out there. I have the crafting spatula. I have several of these as well for 50 cents. That's in, everyone. C for Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. B for Tina Parker. Thank you, Tina. C and an A for Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. All right. Thank you, ladies. If you need spatulas, I got several. All right. So then to continue on with 50 cents, I have the piercing and scoring tools. We sold them for $1 the last time. So this time they're 50 cents. I have the pill and stick wall, the homes. They're going to be 50 cents. And I have 2 of those. I have the mirrored cactus for 50. And I have 3 of those. And then I have feathers in gold that were $1. Now they are 50 cents. That's in, everyone. Thank you, Toonie.
The B and a D.
B and D for Rhonda. A for Tammy. Thank you, ladies. You're getting 12 of the gold feathers in the pack, if I didn't say that. So those are still available. I might have to find a way to use these. I put them in a box. All right, so then I have the silver. Oh, here's another gold one. Get all that stuff and keep it out together. So we have the silver feathers. I have a sachet fragrance pack. It is going to be 25 cents. This one is passion fruit. This one is coconut and citrus. All right, so A is 50 cents, B and C are 25. That's in, ladies. B and C for Miss Tooney, you got it. A for Rhonda. All right, those are still available. Next, we have nautical pins. You're getting 5 clothespins. These are Toonie, and these are Rhonda. Those are going to be $1 on A. These are sailboats. You get 6 pieces of the chipboard sailboats. Those are $1 on B. That A or B. That's in, ladies. All right, those are still available. All right, next I have the large 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 6 of the large flashcards, and it's going to be inside a glassine bag. They were $3. I'm marking them down to $2. That's A. B is also going to be $2. These you're going to get 3 of the ode flashcards, this style, and then 3 of the large flashcards. I'm limited on those, so those are going to go quick. And then C is also going to be marked down to $2. And you are going to get 3 of the large ones. You're going to get 2 of this style flashcard and 1 of that style. So $2, A, B, C, and these I'm just going to serve. So if you tell me you want 5 of B first, that's what you're.
Good to put inside journals.
You can even fold these over and make small journals. All right. Those are still available. All right. Next, I have 6 hidden paper clips and a time card. You're going to get 2 sets. So A is going to be snowmen and birds. You know what? I'm going to take the birds off. And I'm going to put poinsettias and snowmen. And then butterflies and birds. Those, you get all of those. And then I have 2 men altered tags that Sean made. So it's 2 for $1. That's in. B and C on last round. Gotcha, Rhonda. She wants a B and C from last round. Yep. And then the small stack. All right. B is going to Miss Tooney. And C is going to Rhea.
I need to start making some more tags.
You
I
do.
haven't made tags in forever.
All right. So I need to have one out. All right. These are little fabric flippy things that I made so that each one on A is going to have these colors, but in different sizes. So you're going to get a piece of lace, and then you get different color fabrics. So each one has 5 pieces, and they're held together with a bulb pin. Those are going to be $1. Oh, okay. Well, then put these back in your other bag. All right, let me open this one, find out where it opens. All right, B, you're going to have a black lace, this puffy fabric, and this one's all red, white, and black. That's B. C is the ivory lace, black fabric, gray fabric, yellow, and the bumblebees that are steampunkish. And D, this round, I have one and done. Pink, a multicolored, green, and then your purple, and it's sparkly. That's in, lady. C for Miss Tina Parker. Gotcha, Tina. Right. A, B, C, D are still available. We'll do another round. This one, where's the small bag to this one? This one, here's your lace piece. You're getting a rust colored fabric, a brown piece, a black and white, and then this cool fabric. I have 2 of those. B is a white, glittery silver lace, a white piece. You get this gray hints of teal and black in that, black and white. And then you get the farm. C is for the bug people. and it's colorful. So you're going to get red, a red gingham, purple polka dots, blues, and then your bugs. And D is a black lace, white fabric, a pink gingham, a black and white plaid, and then you got this polka dot fabric. That's in everyone. What was this one? I was looking. I thought all the buttons were in there. They need to go in there when we're done. All right. A for Rhonda and a B for Rhonda. Those are Rhonda's. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. All right, so the next thing I have is this unique Designed to Rest and Relax flower coloring book. It's a large one, not been used. So that's $1 on A. B is the Lost and Found Market Street ephemera. That's B. C is this metal stencil. I purchased this from someone and I've not ever used it. So you get felt pieces back here and then some cardstock. That is C for $1. And then I have Easter stickers. You get 2 sheets for $1. That's in, ladies. And this, you get flowers. You get several of these metal stencils. So you're getting a Christmas tree. You're getting a little flower and leaves. You're getting other little flowers. Getting this little purse and then this big flower. Gotcha, Rhonda. Right. See, you got it, Tina Parker. Thank you. Tina. B for Tina. Both of these are Tina. All right, nobody for B. All right, I have a random stamp set. You get some numbers, month. You get this little cool one down here, and then this for $1. These are different sizes of planner discs. You're getting all of those for $1. I have stickers, 8 floral vintage looking stickers. I have this set of stickers, and let's do this set of stickers. in, ladies. B for Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. C for Tina. Hello, Justin. It's me again. So A, D, and E are still available. A this round are these stickers. And B are these vintage looking seed packet stickers. I have some little jimmies on C. I have Happy 2021 Hip Kit Club ephemera pieces. That's $1. And then I have pockets on E. That's in, everyone. All right, Tammy for B. Doria for A. Thank you, Doria. Tammy for D. D. Doria and Doria. And then these are Tammy. Thank you, ladies. All right, this round I have chipboard stickers on A. Look at those shoes. And it's front and back. You got a dress form on there. This is going to be a $2 round. This is Elements by Finnabarb. I have letter stickers. So A and B are going to be $2. C, D, and E are going to be $1. So I have stickers in that. I have delightful puffy alphabet stickers in yellow. And then puffy stickers in navy on E. A and B are $2. C, D, E are $1. That's in, ladies. D for Rhea. A, B, C, and E are still available. This round I have white or pink and white puffy stickers for $1. This one is a turquoise aqua on B. This is wood veneer pieces on C. This is just the edge cardstock strips. It's basil basic paper. So you get 20 pieces in here. And then I have bug stickers on E. This is $1 round. Oh, does the grandbaby like yellow? All right, those are still available. All right, this is a pigment ink pad, Stampabilities, in green, an embossing ink pad from Stampabilities, and then embossing powder. That's going to be $3 on A. What else we got? Then I got these random flowers, and they are clips on B. And you can have those for $1 for those. These are random pieces of wallpaper. They'll be $1. Let's do $1 for all three of those too. I have a bling pack on B. And let's do this card. And let me have that. And this bundle kit. You get an envelope, a tag, and a little notebook. So A is $3. B, C, D, and E are $1. That's in everyone. You know what? Let's make A $2. So if you want A, it's now 2. Rhonda for D. Thank you, Rhonda. Right. That's Rhonda. All right, next I have these little kits that Sean made. So you are getting resin flowers. They're sparkly, that he poured and made. Then he made the little packaging. You got this girl, a rusty paper clip, and this little charm. And then you are getting a old clothespin, and he glued a piece on there. That's going to be $3. Let's see. This is fabric tape that I got from somebody. You're going to get 3 pieces. I think this came out of here. These are going to be $1 because I need them to go away. This one is your B. This one is C, D, E. We're going to do an F. And that one is the same as that one. So whoever I bought them from, they were $1.75. That's in ladies. Okay. I have this deluxe canceled check file holder for $1.50, which is what I paid for it. I have this little quilt piece that Sean turned into a little pocket. That's B. I have these stamps, two women, nope, they're all these women stamps, and then Squawk, and then this, if I get tired of shopping, I just something and try on shoes. So that's C for $1.50. Okay. Okay. That round is in. Those little colorful dots that are in Doria's, or little bitty sticker dots, take them out and put them in Tammy's. Hello, Christine. I missed you for coming in. Toonie for B. No, Tammy. Doria. All right, those are still available. This goes into me. Tammy. All right, next I have I have clothespins, 2, 4, 6, 8, and a little bag for $1. I have wooden disc. I think there's 4 discs. And then you get some paper clips. 1, 2. That's C. And then E, you're getting rectangles. And D, you're getting some, what do you call that? Thread holders, 2 blocks, and 2 of the circles. That's $1 round. That's in, everyone. B and C for Miss Rhea. Thank you, Rhea. Right, A, B, C are still available. Next, we have note cards. You get 6 of them blank and envelopes for $1. Let's see. This one is your B. I have 2 of C. That's in, ladies. These were open, so I'm just going to keep these.
Susan for A.
Thank you, Toonie. And Maria for C. Tammy for C. And B is still available. I need to check those. I have a lot of these fuzzy, cute little fall stems. A is going to be these purple things. B is going to be these thistle looking things. C, I'm putting these with C. And this one is D. That's in, ladies. Right, those are still available. I have a lot of these markers. I bought them and then I have not used them. Let me get. They look brand new. So one is a very fine, well, let's get a color you can see, huh? So one end is a fine line. The other end is the flow. And they are BAM art markers. This is your color card. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36 markers for $10. All right, if someone is looking for markers, I've got this set available. All right, I've got this cute little green notebook set. That's going to be $5 on A. We have these cute thank you cards. They're owls. They were $4. You're going to get those for $1. I have these elastic hair scrunchies, or you can use them to hold your shirt, you know, tie your shirt off. You're going to get both of those on C. And then these are some of those. They're not Toro cards. What are these called? Mood cards. I bought these from Johnny for $8, so I'm asking $8. So A is $5, B and C are $1, and D is 8. That's in, ladies. All right, put him for 5. This was $1. And put a bag. It goes in a baggie. All right, then I have these little cards that I got from the lovely Jacqueline. I paid 50 cents, I think, for these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's $5 worth. I'm going to do them for $3. And then Sean is marking down his jar openers that he has right now. We've had these styles for a little bit, so these are going to be $3. This is your D, your E, your F, and your G. $3 round. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. That's in, ladies. G for Rhea. Thank you, Rhea. A, B, C, D, E, and F are still available. I'm going to do another round of those. Here's your A. I have 2 of the. Oh, no. A is bigger. It's still $3. B is the same. Here is C, D, E, F, and I have 2 G. They're T-back. The cards are they are 7 by 7. And they're hand dyed by Miss Jacqueline. So one side you have the silver, the other side is the just plain F and D for Rhea. Tina Parker wants B. Gotcha, Christine. Thank you.
I will get you.
Doria, Sean's getting yours. All right. Then I have the little wristlet keychains. They're going to be $2 today. This one is locks and chains. This one is colorful. We have the bees. We have this floral mauve color. We have a rust polka dot. Have this floral and a butterfly. And these are $2.
Is anybody needing any cat toys today for the little kitty cats?
These are still available. Okay, these are what those other cards were. They are Hidden Realms Oracle cards. So I have the box and book for $3. And then the cards I have broke down. Let me see here. You're going to get 4 cards for $1. And this is the back of your cards. So that's what B looks like. C is the box and the book for these cards. So you got the moonlight and the trees, and then you've got different images on there. This one, the book and the box on E. And this is what your cards look like on F. And then these are random. No, these are the same cards, just smaller. And then I have one more set that we'll have to do separate. So A, C, and E are $3. B, D, F, and G are $1. Right. And the last set I have are just the cart thing. The box and the book. And then these are your oracle cards. And that's what the backs of them look like. That's the side I use. I alter this side and use those. I have a stamp set and die set from Recollections that was $5. I'm going to take it down to $3 today. Let's see what I got here. The 2016 calendar book. So these were art pages that I had purchased, and then I've done some to these. And I'm just going to let the book go, or I will be turning them into something, I don't know. So this is going on D for Um, let's go $3 on that. I have a watercolor book I got from Miss Epps. And I like that it had all these different size papers. But I haven't done anything with it, so I'm gonna ask $5 for that one. I have The Land Before Time, a pop-up book. That's gonna be $1. This one is ripped and doesn't work. But so it affects this one over here as well. So that is $1. And then I have this artist photo reference book. I also got it from Debbie Epps. And it had lots of boats and things. And I was thinking about doing a boat journal, but I didn't. So that's going to be $5 on G. So A is $3, B is $1 per pack, C and D are $3, E is 5, F is 1, and G is $5. Ooh, prices all over the place. And there's over 475 boat photos in this book. All right, we're going to call this still available. All right, so I have the little hot and cold pack, or at our house, they're known as Boo Boo Bears. They were $5 today. They're going to be $3. Of the pretty yellow floral. We have a pink and black, which is what's in my freezer. And it does have rice in it, so you just heat it up in the microwave. If you put it in the freezer, I would put it in a baggie. This black floral on C. D, I have one of this pattern. E is this one. I'm going to move D up, ladies. E. F is this brown floral. G is the rooster. And I have an H. I have one steampunk left. That is in our freezer as well. So $3. And that is in.
Guess nobody's having any accidents. Oh,
2. Yep, you got it. Do you want, oh, the brown floral. Gotcha. There are two. Thank you. No one asked you, Justin said, Sean.
Hey. How you been doing?
All right, you guys, I have these anatomy flashcards. So they are by different systems in your body. So this is introduction, and they have the little tabs on them, which is kind of cool because then all of your tabs can be different throughout your journal. These are going to be $5 for $1 unless somebody wants to purchase the whole thing. I got these, they were $32 and I was going to use them and I didn't. So if somebody's interested, let me know. So all of them is $25, or you can get 5 for $1. So if you what I can't, so here's sensory, and they've got a little loop, so if you wanted to do a little book, your eyeball was in there.
Rhea said me the whole thing.
Thank you, Rhea. All right, then I have, what is this weird paper? I have green, fluorescent pink, lime green, and one piece of black. That's regular paper. This is like a cardstock. It's not a thick. So that's going to be $1 for all of those, random. I've got these dinosaur pieces. I only have 2 of these. They were $6. They're going to be $3. So this one is your B. And the T-Rex on C. So A is $1, B and C is $3. I'll have to look at that.
There you go. No, you don't.
Justin, you know you miss us 100%. All right, I have bird books. Eastern Peterson Field Guide, Eastern Bird Book. Great for if you're going to fussy cut or you want to bird watch. That's going to be $5. Yes, I said $5. Then I have Barron's Guide to Companion Parrot Behavior. So a cute little parrot book. Not as many birds in this one, so this one is going to be $2. Oh, he's handed me another one. It was $6 on clearance. There are some fussy cutting in here of parrots. So this one will be $3, or no, we're going to go $2. 5 on A, B, and C are $2. That's in, everyone. Pretty sure I paid $8 for this one, but I just want them to go away. All right, those are still available. All right, and then for dog lovers, I have Cavapoos. It's a black and white book. There are some pictures in here, so you can watercolor them. You can copy dye the pages. That's $1. Then I have Boston Terriers in color. That's going to be $1. And look at this, isn't that cute? You could copy that. And, I have a Cinderella book.
Takers.
No takers on the bird books. $1 this round. Rhonda for Cinderella. Thank you, Rhonda. All right, you guys, we're going to go back and we're going to show Miss Ria's daubers again, because if you weren't here earlier, we want you to be able to see them. This is a cherry wood with an Italian paper, and it's got that little bird. Let me turn this off. So that's your end cap on A. These are $20. You have a natural wood with this rose. Here is another like dark cherry, and it's just got words on the end, which is amazing. I think, is that French or is that German? It's foreign language. Oh, and then we have a white one with this rose. Yeah, the Boston Terriers. It's German.
German.
No, Rhonda already got C. Yeah. That's in, ladies, and these are handmade by Miss Ria. If you have hand issues like I do, it fits perfect. So when you are doing your thing, it comes with 2 of the sponges. So the one that's on and an extra one in your little in your little storage bag. So if you guys are in need of one of these, you let us know.
And we will
They
be,
are fabulous.
if you come in later on, we will have these, so you can just email Lindy and we will get it sent out.
Right, the next round, I have 2 of A. It's a black highball. I absolutely love this one. I'm probably going to keep that too. Poor Sean doesn't have one yet. And this one, you're going to get the little peacock feather. And it's on that cherry color. And we have this Italian paper on that gorgeous cherry finish. That's in, ladies. Look at that eyeball. I love this eyeball. All right. If you all just come in and you need one of these, you let me know and we will get it for you. All right. Then he's got this Cabela's 50th anniversary fall edition 2011 book. So it's kind of cool because your pages are not the same size. And then you have like little pull outs. So you can make little tucks or you can make little tabs, is what I wanted to say. You could cut this off and use just the tabs. So we have this book, your hand dauber. So this is what the back of the book looks like. So it is like a magazine, but in a hardback book form. Let's go $3 on that one. This is Deeds of Valor. It's a blue cover book. There are pictures. It is dyeable paper. So if you need to dye paper, that's going to be let's just do $1. We're going to do $1 on succeeding and prospering with water features. This is a glossy paper, but you can matte medium or you can use tea bags and glue over your images. So water features is C for $1 and D is a paperback, but it's the garden room. Look at these papers. And this is a glossy paper as well. Ooh, did you see that? Look at that for a background page. Trying to talk.
It. I will sell it for free.
A is $3. B, C, and D are $1. That's in.
I'm gonna have to do a clearance sale when you're not here. I'm gonna make sure you're at work. I'm gonna do a clearance. Clearance with nobody telling Lindy.
Hmm. See, nobody wants it. They want me to keep it. All right, so we are going to show off his ironing boards. Can you keep? So this is the 9x12. This one is 25. This one is made. If you want it in a different color, we can do it. So ironing boards, 9x12 is 25. If you take this one today, I'll do it for 23. So I'll knock $2 off if you take the black one today. If you want one, this is the size I travel with, and it goes in my toolbox wonderfully. But so will a 12x12. So I have that one. Then the 12x12s are 30. And I have several of them today. I have this brown
I got
floral.
you, Tina Parker.
That is like a vintage. And then we have this one. I have this one.
And this has all the silver lining and
And I have Cruella DeVille. I thought I was going to take her off the table. Why do you keep bringing her back in here?
you don't need it.
Okay, so these are 30. If you take one of them that is made today, A, B, C, or D, I will do them for 28. Did she want? No, she came in on a 12x12.
9x12, she said 8.
Okay, gotcha. So A, B, or C, D, you can have today for $28. Is there anything that anybody would like for us to go back over and show you? Tina, you're going to love that board. So those are still available. And then I have a few more things on the desk here, and then we're going to call it a day. I have rose gold foil. It was on clearance. I bought it for $6.50. I marked it down to 3 today. I'm going to mark it down to 2, along with this watercolor artist flip through kit.
You tell her there was a repacking charge of switching it out.
No, because there's not.
I know. I'm just joking.
Tina, you got it. Just ignore Sean. So these are travel watercolors. And I think I had this at.
I got you, Tina. I was just joking.
I'm going to do that for 5. So 2 and 5. A is $2. B is $5. That's in, and I think that's our last thing for the day. And then we will start invoicing when we get home this evening and then into tomorrow. And then during the week, you guys know I'm a slacker. I think I'm going to use this. Today. Sean's gonna love me. All right, you guys. Let us know if you need anything. Rhea, your little daubers are fantastic. Anytime that anybody would like, I just have to show you guys my spider one more time. Isn't he handsome? Anytime that you guys would like to hop on and sell with Sean and I, we do offer that. If you don't want to come on and sell, I will sell your items like I do for Miss Rhea.
Just a service charge at $35.
He is so full of it. So full of it. So if you guys are interested in anything, let us know. This is going to be going off the table because I think I'm using it right now. So yeah, that's thank you. So we are going, there is a little couple, they've been in business for a little bit, and they raise their own cows, they milk them, and then the milk they produce their own ice cream, and their facility is on their little property, and then we get to meet the cows, and it's going to be really cool. So I might take pictures so you guys, I can share with you guys maybe a little video or something. My son will flip out. But yeah, it looked really cool, and we're gonna take the little trip. It's like 45 minutes from us, and we're just gonna drive up there and check it out. So I will keep you guys posted. You guys have a fabulous day. We will be back next weekend so for some craft and chats and up to no good female talk, who knows what's going to come up type day. So if anybody wants to hop on and just chat, you don't have to show your face. We can definitely get on here and chat and just have a good old time. I love you guys, and we will chat at you later.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Love you long time.
Y'all have a good weekend.